me start off. First off, give Troy all the credit. Coach Cunningham did a great job getting his team prepared. They were better coached than us. They played harder than us. They did all the little things you have to do to win on the road. We knew it'd be a Super Bowl game for them. There was a lot of different things on the line for them that I understood that our guys didn't understand at all. So, number one, give them credit. They jumped up and made plays when they had to make them, made shots when they had to make them. Bernardo, I think, he'd made 8 threes on the year, and he makes 3 for 4 today. I think Hicks had made 4 on the year, and Hicks makes 3 today. Both, they go 6 for 9 between them from the three-point line. And again, they're a 32% shooting basketball team overall. So give them credit. I didn't think from right off the start, we had that edge. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. And that edge is you got to be locked in defensively. You know, we gave up way too many drive-bys the first half, just drive-bys, layups. Charles wasn't back to the rim, contesting none. He gets one block today. Don't ask me why. I didn't think he had the energy back in there playing. I don't know why. But we gave up the most points the first half that we'd give up anywhere, home or even on the road, somebody scoring against us. We hadn't given up 43 points against the other teams we played on the road. We give up 43 today at home. Being at home don't ensure anything. I thought our guys, you know, for whatever reason, I don't know, can't just show up because you're at home think you're going to win. Everybody's good. And everybody knows these are Super Bowl games for some of these teams. In particular, a team like Troy had that added edge to it. And we didn't respond in all those areas you got to respond in. First 4 minutes, second half, down 3 at halftime. If I'm correct on this, they go on a 13-2 run. Start that second half. Is that right? 13-2 run. That means we were down 3. So you're down 9 more. You're down 12. Is that 12? Now you're in a hole. You're having to fight from behind. And again, those 2 big guys, Hicks and Bernardo, Miller, point guard, they're good. They're seniors. They controlled the flow of that thing, and they jumped up and made shots. So give them credit. Question. Brad, you're up.
What do you think the maturity of your basketball team is right now?
Well, as I told Monte, I thought this. I thought Monte came up for all those ball screens, really looking to score way too much. Way too much. Yeah, you got to get the ball moving. I felt like every time he came off a screen, he'd stop in behind it, kind of trying to probe a little bit to score, versus coming off of it looking to create for other people. I didn't like that edge we had there as much, you know, compared to what we just came out of. Well, we just came out of the last game. Thought that ball moved great. It didn't move as great there today. So, and again, it ain't no excuse because he's back. He's got to be a guy that we know can move that ball and not look to score as much and get that ball to those other people.
It's a few times now this season where you all won these games against these big name teams, and then you come and then you have a kind of letdown the next game. What can you kind of put your finger on what's happening?
Oh, it's freaking immaturity and toughness. I can tell you where that is. I mean, you got to approach everybody the same way every game, every possession. You can't get up for Arkansas or whoever and come back home against a really good. Remember, Troy at Florida State, 8 minutes to go in a game. It's a 2-point game at Florida State. So it's not like they're a bad team. They got some maturity. They got some toughness. Again, we didn't play that way today. We just came out of Arkansas. We had that edge. We played that way. And sometimes fear or whatever it is bonds you together, makes you play together more and do the little things. Today, I don't know if we had any fear, if we had any concerns, or we just couldn't turn it on and find a way to go win.
Pretty rare for Tavion to not make a single three the whole game. Was there anything that you could put your finger on that led to his shooting issues today?
I wish I had the answers to why. You know, I don't know why. Just thinking about it right now, I don't remember a time he took a bad shot. Were they bad shots? Most time the guy don't make them, either a bad shooter or taking bad shots. I don't remember, and we know he can make shots. I don't think he took bad shots. He's just 0 for 5. You know, I wish I had the answer. That's.
How concerned are you right now? You going to Belmont now?
Or are you asking me, do I think it's going to be any easier at Belmont? You think I'll sleep good knowing we're going to Belmont? It don't get no easier. I mean, Belmont just came out of a game, just won at UCLA. So, but you know, the way our teams played, I think y'all know our team will be ready in that situation for whatever reason. I believe that will we be good enough to win? We'll find that out. But again, you got to be good enough every time you step between these lines. You don't worry about that name on the front of your shirt, in front of that jersey.
How did the game tonight help you guys grow as a team and help some of the younger players grow as a team?
Well, you can take it two ways. And that's what you got to take positives from. You got to find a way to get better from it. You got to find a way to learn from it. You got to find a way to grow from it. That's what you got to do. And the way you do that is understanding how you got to practice every day, how you play every possession, and the maturity you got to have to approach every opponent the same way. And again, don't ask me why. What keeps it from happening? No question, maturity and toughness. It's less slippage. More toughness and more maturity. You got less slippage in those areas. And we had a lot of slippage today. But again, take nothing away from us. Give Troy some credit too. They played good. They jumped up and made shots. And when you make shots, it makes the world go round. And they made them. Second half, they make 8 for 14. That's a bad recipe right there for the disaster to happen. And that's what happened. 8 for 14 the second half.
Rick, did the game kind of change when they came out and built that 14-point lead in the first 4 minutes of the second half?
Well, naturally, it changes. It does two things. It gives them a lot of confidence. That basket gets bigger for them. It takes confidence from you. But again, it's a long game. You can't worry about the 12 points. You got to play every possession the same. You got to dig in defensively, and they just kept making those shots. We still got it back with 3 with 45 seconds to go, 30 seconds to go. Don't need to foul now. Don't need to foul. And I think he just got caught up in the emotions of what was going on, played the possession out. Now it's a 1-possession game. We fouled and make 2 free throws. And that was a kind of a big play at that time. Yes, sir.
Like the press, we did well. Perhaps like we could add on it, but a lot of difference in the games that changed quite a bit.
Well, again, you know, at certain stages of games it works better than others because they're not looking to attack that basket much. They're just looking to survive a little bit, and the press was good for us there. They had a couple turnovers, a couple steals, whatever it was at the time. But again, give them credit now. They made plays. They made plays to help win this basketball game.
What all went into the decision to continue with the 2-3 zone even when they were taking their shots like that?
Well, because I saw them drive by and shoot layups first half. So choose your poison. Choose your poison. Percentage-wise, they're like a 31% shooting team. Sometimes have to change something because they were scoring on us. Again, they came out the second half and went on a 13-2 run in the man. So it's really not a hard decision. I got to change something. It just so happened, they jumped up and made some shots. You know, one thing we wanted to be able to do too, playing some zone, keep Jarvis off that block some. Make him jump out in that perimeter. And hope he don't make some shots. Again, he's made 8 all year. He's made 8 all year, and how many games they played? 8 or 9? 9 games. And he makes 3 today or 4. He makes 3 today. Huge plays. So it wasn't a hard decision. Yes, ma'am.
You're trailing Troy basically the entire game. What do you tell your players, during timeout? How do you get them optimistic to, get some good
Yeah, well, the trailing part, maybe no. Something you talk about. You talk about why you're trailing a little bit. Stopping that basketball. Guard that basketball. Score early in the games don't matter a whole lot. It's how you're playing. Now, they were scoring and getting baskets because they were driving by us way too many different times, changing defensive from half-court trap back to man, way too many layups. And again, Charles has been there a bunch to erase a lot of that. He wasn't there tonight to erase those things. Don't ask me why. He got one block today. He just came out of a game, he had 4 or 5. Well, different kind of athletes even. But, stay together. It's a long game. It's a 40-minute game. You don't panic. The game can change in a hurry. Try to figure out some things you're doing that you can help them change and get better at. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. And when it don't, it's kind of the result.
One more. Who are the leaders on this team right now?
Well, I mean, 2 guys you want to depend on has kind of been Jared and Tavion. The vocal part of it's really not there for neither one of them. But the one thing they're going to lead most of the time with, they're going to lead with effort. And, you can live with that. Again, we just didn't have that togetherness that you got to have to beat good teams. And in particular, you saw what we just had and what we came out of. We didn't have that edge, man. I don't know if they thought Monte being back, just going to get easy. We all just get easy. He's going to show up and be easier. No, that don't happen that way.
Everybody good?
All right, guys. Thank you.